Hey all, this is Xenoxis, and this is our episode 11 of Megabonk, and yeah, gonna bring this up again and stuff that. So I've done a bit more off-screen and stuff that, I did actually manage to clear both the pacifist challenge, as you can see, pacifist challenge, is it? Pacifist down there, and I've also cleared blind. Blind was actually really easy and stuff that, but yeah, but pacifist is meant to be like really hard and stuff that, and yeah. Huh? Thought I got this. No, I got very close to getting the oh no there and stuff that, but yeah, but we did the pacifist thing, which of course is pretty cool, not gonna lie. And we have access to the Spaceman now, and the Spaceman is really cool, by the way, because I was trying to do the Warudo with the Spaceman, and the thing is that the way he works with the whole gain 1 XP per level, yeah, that's pretty powerful. But I feel like the XP could be higher and not be too insane though, and stuff like that. But anyway, we're gonna just do a regular. Oh, we're gonna do a regular. Only have 6 minutes to win. Nah. I wonder exactly what the weird controls are though, but we'll not use any challenge there. But yeah, so all of these also cost 1% permanent here and stuff that. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do just a regular 2-1. I think he has some unique music to him, maybe. I should have checked beforehand, but yeah, as you can see, he only has 7 jump, but it seems like he has moon jump by default. I don't know why it doesn't talk about the fact that he seems to have moon jump, right? Like, there's a bunch of information here that isn't like shown and stuff that, because we must beat actually. Here's the thing, right? So the pacifist challenge was very hard. However, the thing that made me actually be able to clear it was actually because of one singular item alone. I got several of it and stuff that, And what was the item? It was actually the ghost. Right, not only the ghost from picking up bottles and stuff that, which you can of course get several of. However, the really good ghost is the purple ghost. The purple ghost is insane, by the way. And why is the purple ghost insane? Because the purple ghost, by the way, what does the purple ghost do? The purple ghost is the one that basically, like, when you move around, it shoots it out after moving a certain amount of space. Now, you don't need to move very far for it to trigger, but then, for example, if we then, say, for example, get the movement speed home, it becomes really quite insane, And I would love to make a build where we abuse that ghost and stuff that, because that would be really cool and stuff that, But I know that ghost doesn't show up very often at all and stuff that, But yeah, of course, if you would happen to get like an epic microwave, by the way, that would be insane. Get more of the thing. Good. I really want to. Oops. The big difference that, yeah. But I really want to get the chests. No max out is good. Evasion is good. Power up multiply though. I don't know if we can deal with 2 bosses yet though, so taking that could be a risk. It completely depends on how much like damage you picked up and stuff that, But the black hole can be really good, but you definitely, not only do you need to get the correct upgrades on it and stuff that, right, you need to get several more projectiles fairly quickly on it and stuff like that. And not only do you need to get breakdowns and stuff like that, but you also need to kind of get some size on it as well, because the size is really helpful and stuff like that, you know. Definitely want to try and clear these. We don't need to clear them too early, but if we can clear them before, because we have to leave the 2 chunk cams. We're almost dead. There's an XP tome though. Speaking of health though, good. Oh, that's a huge steal by the way. Oh, there's some more wide O if we could reach that though. There is the luck though. Shield. Yeah, the shield might. Oh, that was the absolute worst location for the bubble there. Sometimes you can get the bubble in really bad locations and stuff like that, and that can just completely screw you over. What movement speed? Yeah, 1.1. There's a vendor over there though. Yeah, I think that's too risky to try and go for. We'll keep landing into. Yeah, we're gonna die there. Obviously so very obvious. Why can't you have restart there? Like you can have like restart when you're doing challenges and stuff like that, right? And then it's just, you know, so good. Yeah, we're not getting that music at all. That is really weird. Because I've heard a team that kind of sounds like a space team or whatever. Refresh, please. Oh, we get the movement. Yeah, you might not think that the movement is good, but the movement is actually way better than you might think, you know, stuff that, you know. Okay, so an early ice crystal. Pretty decent. Attack speed right now. Get that. Ofcourse. Early size is decent. Low challenge. Oh, there's Pond up there, okay. That was moving, huh? Okay, we're at 1.3 movement speed. This is like the movement speed of the hover skateboarder. So, right, and the thing is, one thing that you learn, by the way, also is that that they can become really useful. The whole, you know, the fact that they spawn some elites as well is really interesting. No, attack speed though. Movement speed and attack speed is good. Oh, hello, Mr. Gold. Nice. Go over here, see what was this. Okay, that's a microwave. That's very good. Especially if we happen to get just a regular ghost item at least, you know. You know what experience gain? Because you kind of want to snowball the experience as much as possible, obviously. More challenge shrines. You know what's also really, really good about spawning? Oh man. Xenoxis though. Like if we spawn a bunch of challenges, by the way, and then for example like a nuke drops, then that's like very, very powerful if that happens, you know. So should be able to capture these. Come on. Damage to elites. Okay, so double stone golem. There's the... Is that another microwave? Was that nah? There's no way I could have missed this chest before. Oh, that's a bronze, that's very good. You know what? Nah. I don't want to sacrifice the... Okay, we found the boss shrine. Oh man. There's the ghost though. Here's the damn ghost. I said I wanted to do a ghosty build. Okay, there's the Legion Crystal. Which, you know, the Legion Crystal can be good, but then you really need to have like very, very high HP Regen with that very high lifesteal. That's a thing. I don't know how much XP I've left behind so far. Black hole, we need a black hole to be stronger now. Black hole is still very, very weak right now and stuff that, you know, that's a bit of an issue. Okay. Hopefully we're not just completely screwed. Oh, is this the microwave? Yes. Ghost, please. No, we have the potential for a lot of chests, by the way. Normally I would use chase the golden skeleton there, but I'm not going to. Lucky enough, this isn't a dead end. I don't know how much we've left behind though. Let me see though. Attack speed though. I really thought about getting projectile counter, that's good though. Nothing. Is that the microwave we used? I don't know if that... No, that's not the same microwave. That's a different microwave. Oh, that's crazy, man. Two of those microwaves, though. Yeah, we're dead. Because why do you have to be there, you fucking walking piece of honk? There is a health up there though. I'm going for the health now. Yeah, the health isn't fast enough to be drawn in there. Stupid ass piece of shit. Stupid ass fucking game. Stupid ass fucking piece of shit. Yeah, sorry, I've been really quite mad at the game. It's just been very frustrating. Now we're not even like using like difficulty and stuff there, but that was of course because our weapon was just absolute sucky garbage and stuff there. Like there was nothing that we really could do at all, because you know, yes, I know I can just make things super mega easy if we use like use get the aura and stuff that, and then like it would just be easy, you know, but you know. And then of course we get like a blue upgrade immediately to the thing, and we immediately get the chest. This needs to be the epic ghost. Or you know, overpowered damp. Oh man. But doesn't that mean that the blood magic effect will have a stronger chance to happen now? There's a magnet, that's good. Black hole. You know what? Actually pick up range. Because the thing is... Nah, or does pickup range affect the power up range? I do think so. But you need a lot of pickup range for the pickup range to really matter and stuff that, right? You know. But I wonder if 6th Evasion actually, because I did manage to have like. There was a time when I almost got like a little bit over 60 evasion, but even with 60 evasion, yes, you can evade a shit ton of hits, but you know, like, you know, you need to get to ridiculous levels of evasion basically in order for it to be good. You know, and stuff like that, yeah. Okay. You know what, duration actually. Because from my understanding, how far it goes actually has to do with the duration, because the duration is how long it stays out. Because I thought that, oh, it does stay at its location for a while, but I feel like it goes farther if you get, you know, if you actually get duration on it. Attack speed. I almost went with movement speed there though. Come on. Experience gain. Of course, experience tome would be great as well. Nourishment. Since you already... Nah, beer. Was better than a spaceman, a drunk spaceman. Okay, ooh, that's the second best type of, you know, upgrade, of course, obviously, not counting like an area. We know where our nuke is though, so I don't want to go too far away from here. No. So we know what magnets run is over here, by the way. This could have insane Sydney, by the way, though. If we can even survive. Okay. I'm trying to wait for it to spawn on first. We need to make sure that we're close enough to it so we can pick it up and kinda time it to the thing happening. See, sometimes you just get so fucking unlucky with where he decides to place those things, you know, by the way. You fucking stupid ass. And sometimes it's used places that things used in such an easy way to dodge, and sometimes it used the sides to use the like. And this just feels frustrating, like no matter like, oh, I can have 0% difficulty and then like not be able to do anything, you know, and stuff that, and it's just like every fucking single time, man. Every fucking single time, like, oh, and now I'm going to go with difficulty, you know, and stuff. And maybe I should just go with difficulty, used, you know, to spawn a lot more enemies. You know. And I know I can just make this easy if you just get other weapons and stuff that, you know. But the thing is just like if you get, for example, if you get the black hole past level 10 and you get the right upgrades for it, yeah, projectile count is good. I'm gonna actually go with the time freeze here. I'm gonna use this mostly for moving around now actually, instead. Okay, so we know where the boss run is already. Okay. Ice crystal. Crit damage. Okay, so good, we know what that is. So the thing, it pulls them in, so if you actually hit certain enemies, it is very powerful. Right, there is a microwave there. Correct account, oh, that's yeah, duration and size. Yeah, we don't use the microwave yet until we've gotten correct things. Okay, there's a free chest. Okay, attack speed. Size, that's what she said. You know what, attack speed, my attack speed is worth it to go for here. If we can get more chests, you know. Look at that. Damage up to 7. 2 more projectiles literally on it. Where's some more crit chance, good. Oh man. Battery. Nah, don't do something stupid here. Size on the black hole, even though that's not the best. Okay. We shoot so many now though, that's the thing. I think we do have time. Oh wow, that's insanely useful there. Okay. Can we get before the big wave spawn though here? Now don't be stupid here and take the risk there. There's a merchant. Blazing crystal. Legendary pickup range though. Yo, epic upgrade. No, this was really bad. It's not that bad. Okay, we have Turret King taking quite a bit of damage here. Let's just go down here. And now we up here. Getting used to his jump is gonna take a while still. I just go right towards the guy, you know. That's of course gonna work. How did I avoid damage there? There's a purple one. There is a purple chest. Or I mean like a purple microwave I mean. Yeah, more. Level 12 black hole. Yeah, it starts being big now. It starts being big now, man. I really want size with this though. That's the help though. It's a bit risky to do. Come on. Break the count and damage. I don't even remember where that microwave is though at this point. I'm not sure what's here. Okay, that's a challenge shrine. It's a regular shrine. That's the magnet. I think that's the magnet from the very early on. Not in the challenge. No. Correct account. There's the aura. Refresh. Aura, black hole. Yeah, so now it's about both of them. And refresh. Aura. Refresh. Aura. See, now it's about trying to make these catch up to the other thing. A magnet is not worth it yet. Yeah, the main problem is we don't have any sort of lifesteal or anything right now. No lifesteal or no Esperidian almost at all. Come on, man. Come on, Mr. Bunnies. No movement speed over there, though. You gotta catch me if you can. Just a purple microwave. We haven't seen anything in purple, though. We're almost dead. Black hole being even bigger in size. That was pretty insane run though, because we got fucking level 17 on the black hole there. Yeah, but you see that's surprisingly low damage though for level 17 version of that. Yeah. And the fact that we're not even making like a the main problem though is that we didn't kill the soul golems and stuff. That maybe we could have done that, but sometimes I also feel like you just get very unlucky with how much power shows up sometimes, you know. Okay. Let's just do Warudo upgrade. There's the ghost. Good, that's a very good start. But of course we need more items. Okay. Okay, good. And let's get the treasure chest. Okay, that's a blue one. Okay, if you keep giving me epic ones, then you know we're gonna take it. Good. XP gain. Yeah, it triggers from all interactables, by the way. Which is that even like these will trigger the ghost and stuff that. Oh, that's a rare. Yeah, the purple is rare in this, and then it's the red one, that's the epic thing. That's some older cheese though. Here's the nuke. You know what? Let's use the nuke actually. Just to clear a little bit. And so that, you know, movement speed. Because I'm trying to do this as we already had a ghost, by the way. Armor though. Chance. Very good. Another chest. Another moldy cheese, that's good. Because then even if we lose one moldy cheese, it's not the end of the world. Right, I do think we have time for a few more shrines here. Attack speed. Lucky enough the shrines are very close here. It's 20 HP regen. Just a little bit more HP regen. Refresh. Let me take those. Take damage there. There's a gold chest over there. Another moldy cheese. I mean, if we get enough moldy cheeses, then we might just be able to kill the bosses or the elites here very quickly. I think we have time to take this here. Attack speed. 117% attack speed, which is not the best. That's a lot of bosses, so, but that's a lot of like potential chests, you know, that's the thing. Refresh. And or at this point actually. really want to see the damage we can do here if we get this. Yes, experience, good. No, that because the breakdown count is just too good on the thing. More Frostwalker. Okay, we're doing pretty decent now. Because now we have double auras and yeah, we can do a lot of damage very quickly here. We need to really get out and go up here, by the way, if possible. Ration on the frosting. Small incoming, okay, good. Well, not good, I mean. Okay, golden glove is good. More money regeneration with that. More use more money in general. Right. Oh, that's a blood magic though. Very good, so we have our weapons. Oh, and stonks. Your stonks. Gain the money. That's a freaking magnet. I think we have left a lot behind actually, so the magnet could be huge. And then of course he teleports away, he used that. Okay. Something good please. Okay, you're more stonks. He's melting there. Size. Life steal. And experience gain. Life steal. We're going to count on the blood magic. Experience gain. Life steal. Black hole. You're absolutely cooking. Yo, overpowered lamb. Let's go. Let's get this to the chest. Good. And that's actually dramatic. Way all the way over there. So what the hell are you doing? If you're just able to stay on them, you know, and stuff that was just huge damage. Oh, we get the wood roll. Yes, I on the size. Yeah, that's that's pretty damn good. Not gonna lie, that's like golden one. Oh man, like another legendary though. I don't think we have seen a microwave very this around. Never mind. Magic though. Wow, princess there though. Spawned used what's that crystal? Okay, I don't want to go too late to the boss shrine though. Damage on the Frostwalker black hole. So we almost have double XP. Almost double XP. The fact that we don't have a range yet is pretty bad. Size though. Size is huge for us. Size on the aura. Spiky shield is insane. I just wanted to stop there for a little while. Can spawn these. And now we try to go towards where the magnet is here. Magnet first. Size on that. Experience gain. Experience gain. Experience gain. Break the count. Black hole, legendary black hole. Oh, good. Level 34 on the first stage, yo. No, that's experience gain. Get the chest. Another one. The amount of bosses we're gonna be able to have here is gonna be insane. And lots of stone golems. What's this damage over here? Watch how it eventually snowballs. The damage literally snowballs after you've gotten a certain amount of hits in. Basically it begins pretty slow and then it builds up and gets quicker and quicker. It's just insane how many treasure chests this is because of that. Quicker movement speed, aura, black hole again. I don't know, we just go towards the boss. Yes, there's gonna be a lot of bosses of course. Oh, look at that triple green there. I'm curious what that is though. Some movement speed, we all want 1.5 though. Which feels insanely fast, you know. There's Bob. Finally we get Bob. It's a bit late for that though, but still, that moves the chest over there. We need to go towards the shrine. We need the shrine right now. Because soon we spawn the ghosts. Okay, that's going cloud though, that's good. Yeah, we can also get the arcs. This is gonna be a bit crazy here. Yeah. Get the stonks though here. I'm not that worried though. Okay, good. Human source is good. Bloodmatic, that's huge on Bloodmatic. As you can see there, we are melting potential there. But then we cannot hit all of them at the same time, can I, you know, though? So, you know. See, us getting launched is actually beneficial here. But that's all them dead. And then we begin melting the other ones. And it's the black hole that is carrying here. So that I feel like. I mean, sure, the poison is doing the majority, I think. I want to read some of these chests though here. I really wanted to take that, but I know how much damage they do. is not very good. Come on, please. Almost happened. Good. It might survive long enough though. Come on. Nice. Skin though. There's only aura. Break the count on dramatic. Get that. Get that. Nice. Size. Blood magic. Blood magic. Okay, there are some just here. I really want to get all of them if possible. There's so many burgers though. Here we go though. Blood magic. Yo, insane. Oh, we could go to here. Bosses, but yeah. This is pretty hilarious. Blood magic. Yo, we got to start Warudo effect to happen. That was one with Warudo, by the way. Good chance, right? Yeah. Come on, please. There's a chest here. Aura. Come on, please. That was insane. I'm very curious about the damage here that we did. Tier 1 completed. We did 241,000 during like the first year. We made it to level 55 on the first day. Okay, like kills wise, that wasn't amazing. Kills wise, you know, and stuff like that. But they got also the black hole being second in damage is insane. Blood magic did a lot less there, but yeah, you can see that. But yeah, that's insane. That's only 3 cheeses though, but Bob, yeah, dead. He didn't do that much damage, but yeah, but the thing is, like, Bob, like, if you have a high movement speed, and we did have high movement speed, if you get several Bobs, then like that's when he's pretty insane and stuff like that, yeah. So pretty happy with that. We could get that, but nah, not really, Right, so for example, you could get rid of a bunch of other epics that we have unlocked and stuff that used to make this more likely to show up. But I thought the unit moves someone Bob, he's dead. And stuff that. And I believe Bob, unlike the other ghosts, he stays out forever and keeps doing damage, I think. If I remember correctly, like you can do a lot of damage with him. So that if you get him early enough, of course, obviously. Let's get this done. And there's only 2 more upgrades. So we did a tier 1 run there, as you can see, with Spaceman. And let's do tier 2 run. So tier 2 has challenges, okay. Speedrunner 2, Speedrunner plus 2. Yeah, because that requires you to, of course, do 2 levels in a row, which is like insanely difficult. Yeah, let's do tier 2. Actually now I wanna check the music there. Yeah. It is good that exit doesn't exit the game, you know, and stuff like that when you're at that point. But yeah, let's do Spaceman. I think this is the one that I heard. Is it though? It sounds spooky, but it sounds like outer space. Okay. Right, tier 2, let's go. HP region. Actually, this is very good here because then we can use studios here. Hopefully. Attack speed. Yo. So that's only a rare upgrade and the purple. Yeah. Wow, so 45% silver gain, that's from the actual power up thing and stuff that in the shop. The 6% silver gain is from the challenges we have done, and the 1.1 is of course from the tier 2 forest. There's only one guy left though. Good. See, that's the thing, those are the like really frustrating things when stuff like that happens, you know, when you're trying to, you know. Your HP region isn't great. No, don't go towards the blowups. Back though. Nice. Projectile count. I almost thought about getting the aura there. Because yes, this weapon is very good of course, you know, if you get. But you know, maybe the Spaceman actually needs a refresh. Slutty rocket makes sense because we're a Spaceman. So you know, we need a rocket to fly around in, you know. We need rockets. That's a magnet, that's very useful. Indeed. If we get the right things in the shop here, then that can be really good. Slutty rocket? Oh man, Speedy Boi though. Because the Speedy Boi has a very interesting effect because it has the Warudo thing. But I don't know if there's a cooldown or if it can trigger several times or if it's only like once that it can trigger, you know, most of that, you know. Projectile count is huge. The projectile count is huge. Okay, can we please? Projectile speed, good. Projectile count, please, reach the heart, good. Let's keep us slightly more safe. Stone Golem. He shouldn't be too hard. Okay, onion sauce is very good. I would never want the XP tome on this character. This character is where the XP tome kinda is the strongest because of his passive effect. Yeah, speaking of the XP tome, man. Don't spawn down near the chest. Why do you always fucking have to happen like, oh, I really want to get the chest, but then it's like, nah, we're gonna use spawn here, you know, and stuff that, and it's just like, you know. Okay, there are more chests here now though. We haven't spawned a magnet or anything. You know what, we can just do this, we can just keep doing this. Ooh, that's really good on slot rocket. Yo, juke though. So nice. Quantity tome. Yo, getting that over is insane. Okay. We have another nuke there. There was the sword also. Right, and now wash up. Please have the thing. Here's the guy with the Speedy Boi, good. There's the magnet over there, that's gonna be huge. Yeah, the magnet's gonna be huge here. Movement speed, okay, now so we have movement speed, size, experience, and quantity. We don't have attack speed, but black hole that's used to go in black hole there, experience gain. There's the blood magic. There's the ghost though. Now we need a branch. Positions there's a shrine here. Double shrines I have. Look back. Projectile speed, even though lifesteal would have been really good here. That Moai is nice. If we don't get launched into outer space. That's nice actually. You will trigger the Timestop effect here. God damn it, why did you have to? And monsters die now. Yeah. every single time is always that whole oh yeah, super perfect timing, you know, and stuff that usually. You're super perfect timing every single time. Okay. We found it! You know. We found it! Okay, so we have a very early boss shrine. Projectile speed. Okay. It's actually a very good start. Okay, that's also very good. But then I don't want to do any of those silly shrines there. Because if we can get powerful quick enough here, then I might try to go for the 5-minute thing there. So that. But then you need to start the thing at kind of after just 3 minutes have passed, you know, and stuff like that. It's Viridian though. Okay. But I feel like we need to scout aggressively here, kinda. And stuff that. Now if we just get lucky with certain things here, then you know. Duration, because duration, we have already proven that duration is very strong on this. And we get the chest. We got some grants, that's very good, that will increase our shrine potential. And there's a microwave as well. Duration. Chest. That's the boss hammer though. No, we're gonna do this. Because this might end up being insane here. Wrench. Okay. Now we can afford that, good. I mean, not good. Poison flask though. Yo, the nuke though. Aura. Another wrench. Okay, and duration on the poison. Right, that's good. That's a little bit more movement speed. The thing that I'm thinking about is that Ren's good. Need more common items, okay. Definitely wanna have attack speed here. Cloud magic, okay, good. We have all the weapons. Need more common items though. Just need to grab it. No, we need to hope that this is the common. Damn it, we don't have the cash for it. We're on a bit of a time thing here. We need to kind of stress here that we're on a time thing. Are we being unlucky with money now? Yo. Okay, good. Hopefully the microwave wasn't too expensive, and then still. I mean, how am I gonna reach that? We cannot allow the supermassive wave to start here. have 11.9k or only, you know, and stuff like that. That's pretty fun to see. And of course, because I looked back, we died. Yeah, there were no way we were doing that with that setup. I might say, oh, don't be doing a tier 2 round, you know, and stuff like that, you know. You know, but I believe you can do it in a tier 2 round as well, you know. So what's the graphic here? Yeah, that looks good. I might say that, oh, we have to know like where the boss is quickly, you know, so that for it to be good, but yeah. So the thing is just that we want to be aggressive here. Black hole low at that point. Okay. And we get a really good thing, okay. And then we get another chest. Okay, we get a key, which is decent. Black holes though. Okay, since we have gotten that makes it so that a certain thing becomes very good. If we can get. Lifesteal. What's that? That's absolutely perfect here. Correct account. Okay, we get this. And we get some evasion, that's also very good because that works with the thing that I'm trying to think. We basically want to see the tome sooner rather than later here. Because we can get a lot of levels here. We also need the tome, of course, pretty early on as well. Armor tome, good. You want to have the armor here. Because we basically want to try and farm XP here. To, you know, so we can have like a lot of black levels. And stuff that if possible. Because the toxic barrel is of course like a thorns effect. You know, stuff that which is a very powerful thorns effect actually. Refresh though, armor, more armor. Like the count though. Wanna check the shop first here. What do you have, my good sir? Echo Shadow because of the XP you use. And that's a heart. Peace. Container. Yo. %12 damage. Instead though, but we do have some lifesteal. Not much though. But I see a very insane microwave over there, a very insane microwave. You know, which, you know. Like hollow here. Projectile count. What is the most challenge? Pot. Be a little bit careful here. Triggering the magnet. Here's the poison flask. We also need some sort of like either we need health regen or we need like more of the other thing. There's an attack speed though. That's the ghost. Jump here, good. Just get attack speed, good. Ghost. The attack speed is gonna come in clutch here. Hopefully we can clean up enough here before we get the black wave and stuff that, you know. You know what, let's go towards these here. Because we might get lucky here, of course. I really wanted to go for that here though. We got more armor now, we have 32% armor. This is not good. That's way too little armor. But yeah, but if you get like a shit ton of armor, by the way, like you can get insanely tanky if you get a lot of armor, and then of course armor also has value with some other things here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for the time thing now, by the way. Because, you know, the microwave should be free there at that point, good. You know, as free as it can be, kinda. Correct account on the poison. Poison is really important now that we get the poison levels up. And we get some more XP there. Crit is good. And we're going towards the microwave. And there's the aura. A black hole though at that point. Oh, yo, invul though. Invul is insane if we can reach to it good. Please still be on here. I think that's a nuke. What is a nuke there now? I think it's a 3-minute right when the big wave happens, or is it the boss first? But it's either gonna be a boss or it's gonna be the big wave. And it's on the aura though. Why do you have to be all the way over here? Made no sense though. Refresh please. Refresh please. Aura. Aura. Okay. Okay, we have the kills for the Spaceman. More armor. Oh wow, that's a big armor upgrade. Okay. And the final ghost. Refresh. Armor. So we have 46, so there's definitely diminishing returns now. That was a bit scary there though. We hope that this is something power up, no? Yeah, there's definitely a wave going on now. Yeah, definitely. There's a heart over there though. Make the count on the poison flask. Yo, and that's our fourth ghost. Yeah, 4 ghosts is insane by the way. And then we spawn the shrine. And now we stand here. We got some life steal. hopefully we don't die here. Or up please. There's a red experience gem, which is insane. That, refresh. And some aura. Your Warudo. Absolutely insane. And we need to try and find a shrine actually. At this point. I wanna find the shrine. Continue those so we can get some more XP. Yeah, that's rare. Green is more poison blast though. So see, not knowing where the boss shrine is though is really, really bad at this point. Not knowing where it is rather. Of course we might just end up getting a very sucky location for it, you know. We shouldn't have to go all the way in the record because you can see from a distance. Sometimes it's also really hard to tell sometimes. That's a magnet though. It's yes, probably huge at this point, maybe. Don't just fucking die now because we're doing that. Shield. Maybe they've used the shield there. Why does it feel like this is another wave though? Okay, get some luck. Now we get the magnet. Right our speed on that. Just walker. Just experience tome though. Armor. So we have experience tome, we have shield tome, we have bloody tome, and we have one more tome. There's a vendor over there though. Which could be huge. Crits. Yeah, war crits aren't that high. Yeah, we need to hope that it's going to be in the corner here, maybe. This game. This could have been such an insane run, man, because there's no way I feel at this point, you know, especially if they freaking spawn like ridiculous fucking stupid shit like this. Like, why do they keep spawning regular enemies now when we're at this point? Lifesteal. I feel like we're gonna need lifesteal actually. We found it! It was up there all along, man. Never stole. I think it was in such an annoying location there though. Yo! Where? Almost at the place. It's down there. Lifesteal! Hey, can you stop noticing towards us? Can you please stop now? Please. Let's see. I do appreciate, you know, that you try to do this. What's a flask? You know, we're doing a lot of damage with the poison here. Because maybe we can use these ridiculous levels of poison. We also want a few armor upgrades if possible here. Refresh actually. Armor. Because we're at 56% armor. This is quite ridiculous. I mean, maybe we survive an insanely long time here. Lifesteal. We don't have any rerolls left, I don't think. We don't have any rerolls left. But yeah, we're not slowing down on kills. At that point we take lifesteal. We eventually need more damage, of course, obviously. Of course, if we can keep getting some armor though. If we can get slightly lucky and get more armor, that would be really good. Though, because the experience is also important, but you can see there we're topping off very quickly. Yeah, since last day. And the thing is, basically, like all hits have the whole lifesteal property and stuff like that. So this means that all the thorns we're dealing, is giving us health back. All the poison damage we're dealing is giving us health back. That's why it's so insane. I don't think there's any chance that we're going to get a ship unless we get launched, of course. So if the shield is larger, then that could be really good. No, we like it. That was insane though. Okay, that's used, you know. Yeah. Okay, so we did 722,000. 500, so yes, I mean the damage wasn't wrong or anything, but yeah, you know, but yeah, man, if I would have found the thing there, yeah, we got level 44 that time, so you know, Black Hole still did 230,000 damage there, you know, so yeah, Poison Flash does very low damage on its own by the poison there, because keep in mind, we didn't have a single moldy cheese, we only had one radiation thing, so the only thing that applied the poison was the poison flask and the radiation barrel. I kind of wish the radiation barrel would show up as its own thing though, like okay, look how much was the poison damage of the radiation barrel. Right, then we get the green Spaceman. Yo. Master Chef. If you would have heard that. Master Chef. Why is there not a chef character? Anyway, let's go, Robinette. She's done tier 1, she's done tier 2. Let's go. Tier 3, Robinette. Let's go with Mega Chat's team. I know what we need also on this character and stuff like that, right, to make it really, really good. You know. I know what we need. While the stagger works very well with her. Yeah, we're gonna get some of the best projectile weapons in my opinion. But we're not gonna go for certain ones though. I'm not gonna go for like the raw water sniper. But we need the correct items also. Correct, I count on the bow first. Crucial is good. Because Ascuser can actually work with this, because, you know, we need to do the projectile tome pretty early also. correct account is good. Okay. Crit damage and damage on the... Oh. We got key, which is nice. Key is one of the things that can be worth, of course. Nice, another correct account on that. Okay, that's attack speed though. Very useful. Maybe I think it's worth it already. Sword actually. Correct account on the sword. There's the golden glove. It is an epic one, epic is the bit one. Like that speed on bow. Normally though I would say that only if you really want to be like perfect about it, you know, just try and, you know, steal. Just try and do, you know, just only take it when it has projectile count on it, you know, and stuff that if you really want to like min-max. Stuff that, because yeah. Lifesteal. Yeah, we have 12 lifesteal just from that alone. And I don't really want to be opening chests, by the way, except if they're free, of course. The thing is, of course, if we can get a bunch of green items, then it becomes easier to not like lose a specific one and stuff like that. But sometimes it can be good, of course, if you want to use a specific one as well, you know. Like, there are times when you want to interact with the microwave when you have very few items. You know, because that makes it more likely that a certain specific item disappears, you know. Projectile bounce is just worth it on the wild stagger there. Because again, yes, the projectile bounce can be very, very powerful. See, we're gonna have no problem killing through all of them, at least. See, absolutely no problem. And this is without a cursed doll. We could have gotten a cursed doll there early when we got like the gloves or whatever it was, or the Xenoxis doll. Okay, there's a cursed Warudo doll though. I know that the Warudo doll is really good though. Let's go over here. Because I want to try and get the time watch there. That's just the sword there. We wait a bit. Okay. Projectile speed and projectile bounces. Projectile count. But normally they would like the massive spawn only lasts for 30 seconds, but then of course if there are elites left from the spawn, that can be really bad. Pick up range. Experience gain. Experience gain, good. Stack some more experience gain. Right, what's over here? A bow. Oh, you're a sneaky mobile. Great chance. No, I think we might be able to do one more. Yeah, the shrines are really important that we do them, of course. Experience gain. So there. Still haven't seen Slutty Rocket though. We need a Slutty Rocket with this damage there. Still haven't seen the boss shrine though. It can be a bit of an issue. I know we left behind a magnet shrine somewhere though. Oh, that's really good. Let's go this way. I think one of these was the magnet. Here's the magnet. I get the content at home there. More projectiles. There's a golden chest up there. Account, good. That was some sort. Experience gain. Nah, black hole instead, actually. So let's break the count on the bow. I think this could be really good, actually, if we end up, you know. Let's get the short shrines here first, because the boss shrine is over. Great chance. Get a magnet. Experience gain. A gold gain. Because more gold equals more damage on her, of course. Projectile count. We don't have the attack speed though yet. Okay. I mean, we could pick up one chest though. Yeah, but we can keep shops like sheep, of course, with the thing, by the way. So let's do that. We're at 12% lifesteal. Count as the health though. It is a... But I have to... I really hate it because sometimes you use the extremely unlucky with like where they place things, you know, and stuff that, you know, and that could be such a good run though. But yeah, of course there's used way more enemies during these type of runs, you know, during like the tier 3 run, you know. I use way more enemies. I know really more why, okay. Can we get to that quickly? Maybe if we can jump far enough. Now, is this gonna be one of those? Nah, okay. You don't need to go far. Okay. And you have the most insane one. And now we need to there needs to be a blue microwave on stage. Golden God would be insane here, or the cursed doll. You know what, if a regular microwave is on the stage, I'm not gonna say no to that, because we're gonna do with the gold here. Okay, let's go lightning staff actually, still on. Golden glove. Get these. Nice side of use. More on the bow. Right, and I think we can do this. try. And if we find a regular microwave, by the way, the thing we want to do if we find a regular microwave, by the way, is if we find a regular microwave, of course we need more like green items, right? That's the main problem, nice. Yeah. Oh, another render. Oh man, you both have the big bonk, you have the chunk plate and stuff that. The big bonk is of course insane, by the way. Oh, cash thing there. Let's go for it since it's here. Because this might actually end up being a lot here. Okay, good. Chunk plate. So because yeah, just getting immediate, you know. Okay. HP region plate. And then we just get combo them. We die and we die and we die. And when it always man's happen, like it's like, you know. But it's just that you're not used to the thing. Let's do that. Okay. I mean, we know what's strong, you know, and we know that we can like deal a lot of damage, but it's just like, you know, like, because I would really hate to become one of those people that use like because I don't feel like the way you're meant to play the game is used that you use like, oh, I'm just gonna like reroll forever and all that. Now I bought the wrench and the backpack is good here. Back the counter on the bow. Okay. Back the count. And am I gonna go for the tome? Maybe I'm gonna should go aggressively for the tome though. Maybe we should just stick near him actually instead. XP gain though. That's a very quick XP gain. I really want to take a gold tome if possible though. Backpack good. It's just that the projectile card can get very powerful and stuff that, you know. Basically if you get a lot of it early and stuff that, so yeah. And the best thing is of course if you get a blue microwave. Get some all the gloves. Attack speed. A refresh. Experience gain. Movement speed, please. Ah, don't go for that. I don't know how much we're left behind though. Project account, good. Räkna count. Oh, the shield is huge here though. Nice. Man, I really want to take the blood medic though there. Of course, if we get a lot of levels to the bow early on, that can be really good because the bow can actually carry you, but you need, of course, the correct type of levels for it, you know. Okay, so his Peridian is pretty decent at this point. Refresh. Reactor count. We have 4 incorrect account by the way, but yeah. And that's used from the molecule of the poison. Experience gain. Please. Why don't you target Chunkan, you stupid piece of honk? Please. Use the slighly rockets. Good. Orts are okay. Not the best thing in the world. Going down here can of course be scary. I know there's bonuses there, I heard that. Reactor count. The cursed all is good. There's a shield over there. Going for the kill. Refresh. Banish. Size. There's another magnet and I think it's a good one to pick it up. Actually we might have already activated that one maybe. Well, level isn't super good at this point, of course, obviously, you know, so, you know. Attack speed, right? Yeah. Attack speed. Again. Slighly rocket. Max HP. Okay, bow. can't find more shrine yet. Do we need to worry though? Kinda, depending on where it has to be located. So while we're moving now, we need to smooth around. That's immunity though, we need that. Okay, so there's a merchant there. It's about to drop. Good comment, Connie. If we didn't get pushed there, we would have survived there. You see, it is always like, and sometimes it's just that the whole timing of things that, oh, I'm at the wrong location at the wrong time, you know, the amount of times that happens. Because I just feel like it's very, very annoying if you have to do the whole thing where, oh, you just have to find the correct thing from the very first chest or from the very first one, because otherwise you just have to restart the round. Like, that's not a fun way to play the game, you know, at all. Like, I feel like, you know, right account. Like, I know certain things that we could pick up that could just make things easy, you know, armor. I know if we get a lot of hammers that can be really good and stuff that, you know. Gonna go for golden tome over here actually. Ooh, yes, we want that, we want that. We want that very quickly. Because that just has such a good scaling potential. Refresh. Yes. Due to the way these tome works, the fact that yes, we can increase the amount of gold we get. Yes, get that. Of course, that requires you to open chests. Yes. The 2.5% damage is not a lot, but if we happen to find like a blue microwave, for example, then you know we have potential to do some snowball stuff. Because you know. You might remember there was a run we did, I think we did record it, where we got a bunch of them and stuff that, you know. That's the worst challenge to spawn, by the way, because of how quickly they move often, you know. Again though. I really want the golden skeleton there though. Why did you have to be explosive once though? Gold gain? Good. More of the attack speed? Good. So a gold gain. We gain 1.5 more gold than normal. And of course, this also has in the if we find the gold gloves and stuff like that, you know. And eventually golden shield as well. That's just an insane no upgrade for that though. This is the regular microwave, so there's nothing worth going for yet. Although yes, more crit could be nice, but projectile count. I really want to get to the power up there because then we might actually be able to kill them quick enough. at the rocket though. Because if we can kill both of them here, then that's very, very powerful, especially since of course we have the skating as I talked about. Sort of effect. We have 1.7 gold gain also as well. Oh, I'm dead. Come on, get the second one. Because if we can deal with this before the swarm, that's really good. Ooh. This is insane. Right, accounts, not a rocket. Very good. So we did deal with a huge part of that there. Okay, Evasion Ring is good. Katana. There's a speed used, so not super useful. I mean, I know a lot of evasion is powerful, but we are gonna go with it. Nah, they had to spawn like an elite version of the blowy up thing. Gold gain, no, because that's huge gold gain there. Shield. I almost died because I was trying to go for out there. But what the fuck, there isn't like a huge wave going on, like what's going on? There's a time stop. Pretty fresh. Gold gain. Okay, so we gain double the amount of gold than normal. Which is decent, because you know we're gonna scale more damage course with more gold we can get. Here's some more Warudo. Two of them. Yes, we haven't seen like a blue microwave or anything, but you know. Shield. Come on. Okay, attack speed is actually worth it though. If I can remember where that microwave was. I mean, we could use time backtrack here. I want to get another try though. Damage though. No. Gain the money. We need to check what's up there. The microwave, now the microwave's over there. I can see it. Don't die now, fucking hell. Attack speed though. I'm not gonna go for the microwave yet before we have like started clearing some things at least. I think we evaded here once or twice maybe. Burger. I think something spawned though. I thought I heard something spawn. Oh, that's it. Money. Well, we definitely want to get the money here. Look how huge that is though. Projectile count is huge, so I was gonna say. Okay, here a chest. You know what, movement speed. Zoom. Okay. One battle, please. Okay. It's crazy that we're clearing stuff out there. Oh, beer is actually really good. This great account with the katana. Attack speed. Because if we can get crazy attack speed here, we're just safe use from the attack speed here alone. Yeah, that's a little bit bad because now we might get combo. We have 135 attack speed. Aura. Another battery in. That removes a crit chance though, completely. Just kill a crit chance. Yeah, but we have time freeze now. Another battery. That. Break the count on the rocket, break the count, gold gain, bow. That's one chunk cam down. There's a poison thing, break the count. Yeah, our attack speed is now 153%, which is pretty good. Yeah, we just need to go to the boss run after this. Because we know where it is, so it's not that bad. Okay, get that first. Your overpowered lamp. Right, we might actually be able to kill this quick, maybe. And if only we had a poison here. Because we have very few items. But we do have a lot of damage though. You know it might actually be worth opening a chest here. Okay, so we lost our HP in Canada, but now we have way more max health. Normally I wouldn't want to go away from the portal, but maybe we need to correct account. We have lifesteal. So we have 0% lifesteal, so we have like no good way of recovering health, which is a bit annoying over there. That was a decent attempt though, but yeah. We did 82,000 damage, 49,000 damage, 78,000 damage, and we got to level 29 here. That was a pretty decent attempt and stuff that, yeah, But yeah, I think that will leave it actually for this time. Yeah. Will I upload it immediately? I don't know, man. Yes, I mean there's still a lot of weapons we need to like unlock and stuff like that, but yeah. Getting like tome to level 12 means that we could like get the character because we can almost get the character because we basically have already done the 100 quests and stuff that, so we only basically need to get the nice weapon and stuff that, we only need that, stuff that, yeah. Yeah, and tornado of course will unlock from the thing, right? The tornado, yeah. Sharding the charge after the sandstorm and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really curious about the shotgun though. And stuff that how good the shotgun actually is and stuff like that. That's also missing the cactus. So supposedly the cactus is actually what can make the thorns build. Supposedly at least like really good, right? Because you need a lot of the cactus, I think, like to make it good and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try and write into the text file today, by the way, about those custom items, you know. Or you know, like if I would have like items in the game, right? Like what would they be like, you know? There would definitely be a Xenoxis cloak, there would be Xenoxis boots, but it would probably not just be called like Xenoxis boots or whatever, Xenoxis cloak or whatever. They would probably call something else, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, you know. But yeah, the armor piece though, or the cloak rather, would be like bought like a movement speed. It would be movement speed plus 10% or 20% or 15%, something like that. And then there would also be like evasion would be increased by a bunch. And then it would have the special effect. It would have like the time freeze, the Warudo effect. So basically the effect from the Speedy Boi, because basically it's the same effect as the Warudo, or like the time stop, or like kind of like the clock and stuff like that. And I believe those affect that if you get the ration, I think it is, or if you get the thing that makes the power up strong itself, I believe that actually affects how long the slow or the time stop from the Warudo last. So like if you get like the power up, like that makes the power up more powerful. For example, that would increase the chance for it to be more powerful, you know. I feel like that's kind of how it works, you know. I'm not 100% certain though, and stuff that, you know, if that's how it actually works. But if it works that way, it's really good. It's interesting because those small wires there, you can see in the background, is not how they look in the game and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting, but yeah. I really hope they add back the thing from the demo, though, those special shrines that can exist, that they had the effect of the whole making something positive and making something like negative, right? You had like a positive effect and you had a negative effect and stuff like that. Because certain of those things were pretty insane that you could get and stuff like that, you know, because that would make things pretty interesting. But you know, of course, that should only be a choice to have those on, you know, stuff like that. But I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next time.